Okay, so today we are going to learn circle, and circle it is a closed figure. It is a closed figure. Sorry, here I am not able to draw a perfect circle, but I have tried my level best to draw. So the circle it is a closed figure, and it has no sides and no corners. No sides and no corners. No sides and no corners. You will not know where it is starting and where it is ending, and it has a fixed point at the center. Okay, there is a fixed point at the center. From this fixed point center to any point on this circle, the distance is the same. Okay, so from this point to here, otherwise from here to here, from here to here, anywhere the distance it is the same. Okay, so it remains the same everywhere. But if you see in all other figures, you have learned circle, square, rectangle, triangle. You have seen. If you see its center to the corner, to the sides, the distance won't be the same. But only in circle, it has a special character, a special property that from center to the circle at any point in the circle, it is the length of it is same. Okay, now how we can draw? Usually draw by using the bangles. Otherwise, you use a cap or anything, any circle shape you use and you draw it. Okay, but we can draw this one with a geometrical instrument. So now I will explain how to draw. See here, this you know, I think compass with a sharp pencil. So this is, you don't have how to draw here in class 4. You will have this one only in class 5, but I am telling you, just teaching you since it is given in the book. So this sharp needle point, this should be fixed there. You should not move that one. Without moving that one, only this pencil point, you have to move it. Just you will move around. This compass is loose, so keep this needle fixed and you have to draw. Okay, this is the way how to draw. Since I am drawing like in a vertical, I have not kept down, and I am keeping on the hand and I am doing. That's why it's not coming properly. Okay, so this is the way how to fix this needle point here, and you have to draw like this. Without, only you have to move this pencil point, that he will move and he will be drawing that one. This needle point you should not move. Since I am keeping slanting shape, so and I am keeping it in the hand and doing, so it's not working. Okay, if I keep on the table and do, it will be fixed. Okay, so you have to fix it here exactly on this. You should not move, and only move the pencil point, then you will get a circle. Okay, so this center point where you kept the needle, that is the center of the circle. So center, always we use C to mention it. Okay, sometimes we use O also, but center mostly commonly we use C. So this point is this is the center point where we kept the needle, that is the center. And this, what the outer line we have drawn, the boundary. So this boundary is called the circumference. This boundary is called the circumference. Okay. This is center, and this boundary, the boundary line, the outside, this boundary line is called the circumference. This is called the circumference. Again, from the center to any point on the on the circle, any point on the circle, anywhere you can keep a point and you can join that from center to this one. This is called the radius. This is called the radius. So the distance between the center to any point on the circle is called the radius. Okay, so this radius is singular. Radius is singular. Okay, and plural is radii. Okay, double I will come. So it is plural. Okay, so don't think, if you see radii means you don't think it is some another word. Okay, both are same only. When it is only one radius, we say radius. But suppose if there are more than two, more than one, then we say it is radii. We don't say radiuses. It is radii. Okay, so radius is singular and radii is plural. Okay, now other things we will learn. So this is the radius, and this distance, it remains the same. Everywhere the radius, distance, the length of the radius will be the same. Again, now this is from center to any point on the circle. Suppose any 2 points on the circle, any 2 points. Okay, now here is 1 point and here is 1 point. So this 2 point I am joining. Okay, so the line which joins any 2 points on the circle is called the chord. That is called the chord. Okay, any 2 points, it has to join any 2 points on the circle. Now this radius also having 2 points. Okay, but this is not a chord because only one point is on the circle. Another point is in the center. It is not on the circle. Okay, it is inside. Okay, so radius is not a chord. Only this is the chord. Okay, so any point, it can be anywhere from here to here. That also can be, this also, that way, anywhere it can be. That is the chord. Okay, so now this is the center. Now suppose there will be one radius. Now if you see the chord like this, it will come. So this will be small one. This is bigger, bigger, bigger. Again this center one, now, which is crossing the center one, that will be the longest chord. Okay, so which is passing at the center, no, at the center is here. This is the one the chord which is passing in the center, that will be the longest chord. Okay, there is no other longest chord, only the chord which is passing through the center, that will be the longest chord. All other chords will be the smaller. Now if this side, if you draw, this will be smaller than this middle part. So only this middle line will be the longest chord. And this longest chord, it passes through the center and it joins 2 points on the circle. Okay, so this is the longest chord and its another name is diameter. Another name is diameter. So the chord which passes through the center and joins the 2 points on the circle is called the diameter. Okay, so the diameter, now if you see the diameter, okay, I have drawn the diameter. Okay, so now see the diameter. This is the center. Okay, this is the point on the circle. So from this point to this point, it is the radius. Okay, this full length it is called the diameter. Okay, but from this half of this one, from the center to this one is radius. Again, from center to this point, it is the radius. Okay, so that means diameter is the total of 2 radius. Diameter is the total of 2 radius. It is the full length is the diameter. In that, this half point from the center, if you divide them into 2, then this side you will get 1 radius and this side you will get 1 radius. So diameter will be equal to, diameter I am writing capital letter D, radius we write R. Okay, so diameter is R plus R. So we can write it 2R. Okay, so this is 2 into R. Okay, this all same only. Okay, when we write in addition, we write it this way. When we write in algebra, we write it this way. When we write in multiplication, we write it this way. Okay, so 2 into radius. Okay, all are same only. This is in addition, this is in algebra, this is in multiplication. This is just I have given the spelling, that's all. Okay, so diameter is 2 into radius. Suppose if it is given, now radius equal to 5 centimeter. So they are asking you to find the diameter. So to find the diameter, what you will do? Diameter equal to, so diameter equal to, radius is 5 centimeter, diameter equal to 2 into radius. That means 2 into radius is 5. So 2 into 5, 10. So 10 centimeter. So if the radius is given and they are asking you to find the diameter, then you will multiply by 2. The radius you will multiply by 2, you will get this answer. Again, suppose diameter is given. Suppose the diameter is 20 centimeter and they are asking you to find the radius. Okay, so to find the diameter we multiply because the diameter is the longest one. Radius will be the smaller one. So to find the smaller one you do the opposite. Here you multiply, so now you do the divide. So here you have to find the radius you will divide the diameter by 2. To find the diameter you multiply the radius by 2. To find the radius you will divide the diameter by 2. So d divide by 2. So here 20 divide by 2. So 10 2s are 20. So 10 centimeters. So radius will be 10 centimeter. So this is easy calculation you can do. Okay. Okay. Now the next one. Okay. Now I will make it clear. Diameter, radius and chord. Okay. So radius is from center to the circle. Center to circle any point. Center to circle any point. That is the radius. Diameter is 2 points. 2 points on the circle. 2 points on the circle. Joins 2 points. Okay, here you can write joins. Okay, joins I have not written. Joins 2 points on the circle. But one condition is there. It passes through the center. It passes through the center. Okay, now chord is joins any 2 points on the circle. Any 2 points on the circle. Now you will know the difference, I think. It is joining the center to any point on the circle. Radius joins the center to any points on the circle. Diameter is joins 2 points on the circle, but with the condition it passes through the center. Chord is joining 2 points on the circle. There is no condition that it has to pass through the center. It can, without passing also it can go, by passing also it can go. Okay, so this is the difference between radius and diameter. And these two have the connection, that is diameter is the longest chord. So you must know this one can be asked anywhere. Diameter is the longest chord. And here diameter equal to 2 into radius and radius equal to diameter divided by 2. Okay, this is the relationship between them. Now we will see the sector of a circle. Okay, suppose now this is a circle. In this we draw any 2 radius. Okay, now like this I have drawn the radius. Now this is center O, let's keep it. This is A and this is B. This point is A, this point is A and B. Now if you see the portion between, the place between this A, O, B. Okay, so between this place, this is one sector. One section, otherwise one sector we can say. Okay, this is one part and this is another part. This is another sector. This is a bigger sector and this is a smaller sector. That means 2 radius. Okay, between 2 radius, the part is called the sector. Between 2 radius, this is 1 radius and this is 1 radius. So between these 2 radius, here is a smaller. Now if you take it, this is inside, then inside we have one sector, outside we have one sector. If you take this is inside, then this will be inside and this will be outside. That way you can take it. Okay, so this sector we mark it with 3 letters. So here the sector is AOB. Okay, sector AOB. This is the way we write it, sector AOB. So sector is between the portion between the 2 radius. Portion between the 2 radius. They are called the sector. Okay, so this is nothing serious. Okay, this is simple thing. Not to remember now. For this is only you will need in class 9 and 10 for theorems. No, but you must know what is sector. That's all. Okay, so you have learned all other things. Again, circumference already I told. The outer boundary. The outer boundary is called the circumference. Outer boundary. This is called the circumference. Okay, everything I have taught. Now you must know how to name the radius, diameter, diameter, radius, chord. They are lines. Okay, so you will mark it with only two points. This is chord only. This sector you will mark it with 3 points. Okay, then to find the radius and diameter also I have given the calculation. So that only asked in the exercise. You can do it. Okay, complete it now.